Hello, Valley family. You're welcome back to my channel. In today's recipe, I'm going to share with you on how to make this pot of correct okra soup. This okra soup is so good that everyone who had it wanted more. See, guys, you need this recipe because once you recreate it, everyone is going to fall in love with your okra soup. All right, without wasting much of your time, let's get right into the recipe. Into your pot, you're going to be pouring in your palm oil. And I'm using my clay pot to make this. You can use any pot and the result is just going to be the same. So once you pour in your palm oil, go in with your chopped onions. Whoever said that onions does not have a place in okra soup has not yet tried this recipe. So I'm just going to stir this, allow these onions to fry for a while. You need all this flavor because of your snails. So after that, add in your scotch bonnet pepper, and then this is a mixture of the yellow habanero and scotch bonnet pepper. So I'm just going to stir this all together. You're going to be adding in some crayfish. All this thing you're doing, you are building flavors for this okra. So your okra is going to be tasty right from scratch. So add in some crayfish and stir it all together. So I'm going to be adding in my washed snail. You need snail for this particular okra soup, and the snail I've already washed it very well and removed every slime from the snail. So add in some seasoning powder and mix this all together. You're going to cover up this up and allow the snail to actually fry and cook at the same time. The snail is going to be crunchy when it's done, and this your snail is also going to be very tasty. So after about 10 minutes, this is what we have. You don't want the snail to thoroughly cook in this sauce. So go in now and pour in your meat stock. Remember the snail is going to be in this till the okra is ready. So before the okra is ready, your snail will be properly cooked. So I poured in my meat stock into this, cover this up and allow this to boil. Few minutes later, your stock should be boiling up like this, and this is the time for you to add in your well blended or chopped okra. You can as well pound your okra. This is just going to give your okra that sliminess that you're looking for. So I've already blended my okra, and I blended it with some peppers. You can see the red peppers here. So add in the okra inside, and this you're going to stir this very well till it is well mixed. You just want it to mix very well into your stock. Like I said earlier, this is a very simple okra soup you can just whip together. And everyone who tastes it is just going to fall in love with your okra soup because this turns out very tasty every time and any day. So the next thing you're going to add to this is your mushroom, and I've already washed this mushroom. If you don't have mushroom, you can skip this out, but the mushroom is going to add to the taste and flavor of this soup. So if you can get mushroom, please add it. So after adding it, just mix everything all together and add in your deboned banla fish. You know that banla fish is goated, right? Just add in your deboned banla fish and mix everything all together. See guys, our okra soup is almost ready, but you're going to cover this up and allow this to boil. You just want this to cook, release its flavor before we go on with our meats. So you just need to leave this for few minutes on fire, not too much. You don't want the okra overly cooked, even though you just want it to have that sliminess. So next now you're going to add in your meat, and what I use here, your boiled protein. What I use here is stockfish head, pomo, and goat's meat. So you're just going to add everything in and mix this all together. You're just going to stir everything, and this is the time for you to taste and adjust to your seasoning. But in this case, there was nothing to add because we used the meat brought from this to prepare the soup, and everything is going on well. this is looking good already, and from here self you can serve this. But you are not yet done. This is the time for you to add in your chopped okra. This is the texture you're going to have in this okra soup. So pour in your chopped okra and mix everything all together, guys. You need to try this okra soup recipe. I promise you, you won't be disappointed at all. Like I told you earlier, onions doesn't affect how slimy your okra soup is going to turn out. The amount of water or liquid you add to your okra soup affects whether your okra soup is going to draw at all. And if you don't blend some of your okra, it's not going to draw. See, guys, can you see how our okra is turning out? This is looking so good, and it is very thick. So I'm adding a little bit of meat stock to just loosen this up. But if you like your own very thick like that, please don't add this extra water. And you can see how this is turning out. And we're just going to be adding in some periwinkle, and I'm using this deshelled periwinkle. This is totally optional, but like I said earlier, just try out this okra recipe. You will understand the difference with the one you've been making. So I'm just going to stir this all together, leave it just few seconds on fire, and it is ready. Guys, the okra is ready. I know you like what you see, right? This is so easy. It is so easy to whip together, and you too, you can recreate it and you understand what I mean, that this is not the type of your regular okra soup. So just few seconds on fire and we are going to turn off the heat. If you have watched this video to this point and you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please just take a moment and hit the subscribe button below. It is free for more amazing recipes like this. And I appreciate you, my returning subscribers, for sticking on here. Yes, I do appreciate you. And here we have it, guys. The okra soup is ready. The okra soup that changes the narrative. It is ready. See, you can serve this with any swallow of your choice. But on this day, I enjoyed this on its own. I just licked the okra soup because it was so good. See, guys, if you've enjoyed this recipe, please don't forget to leave this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment below. I did enjoy your feedback, and I'll see you guys some other time with another amazing recipe. Take care. Bye.